Welcome back to the showdown between Hulk and Godzilla. These two characters are the embodiment of the fear, power, and wonder of the atomic age. Hulk represents the pinnacle of biological mutation and gamma energy, an entity whose physical strength is directly proportional to his boundless rage. Godzilla, on the other hand, is the embodiment of nature's judgment, an ancient, destructive force awakened by humanity's own nuclear tests, carrying the power of a destroyer god within the kaiju universe. To understand who will be the last one standing amidst the ashes of civilization, we need to delve into their origins and the nature of their power. Let's begin. First is the Green Goliath, Hulk, also known by his true identity as Dr. Bruce Banner. He is one of the most powerful physical entities ever to walk the Earth. His origin stems from a laboratory accident where Banner was exposed to a massive dose of gamma radiation from an experimental bomb of his own design. Instead of dying, Banner's body underwent a genetic mutation at the cellular level, becoming intricately linked to a mysterious cosmic energy known as gamma energy. When Banner's anger rises and his heart rate accelerates, his body undergoes a painful and violent transformation, tearing through his normal human skin to reveal a gigantic, green, muscle-bound entity possessing destructive power. That is the Hulk. Unlike superheroes with fixed strength levels, Hulk's power is directly proportional to his level of anger and emotion. The angrier he gets, the stronger Hulk becomes. There is no upper limit to this strength. In the most desperate moments, when his rage reaches its peak, Hulk has been witnessed lifting the weight of a 100-million-ton mountain, holding the Earth's tectonic plates together to prevent earthquakes, or punching apart giant asteroids threatening the planet. In his peak state, known as the World Breaker Hulk, his mere footsteps generated tremors capable of leveling an entire continent, and the gamma energy aura radiating from his body could melt anything it touched. Hulk's durability and regenerative abilities are also nearly absolute. His skin is so thick that conventional weapons, from heavy artillery shells to tactical nuclear missiles, cannot leave a scratch. Moreover, Hulk possesses a superhuman healing factor. He can fully recover from fatal wounds and even regenerate his entire body from a tiny amount of biomass, provided his rage is still strong enough. At a higher level, Hulk has even been proven to be literally immortal. Through the gateway to the below place, Hulk can resurrect from complete death, making him an entity that cannot be permanently destroyed by any physical or energy-based attack. However, Hulk is not just a blind smashing machine. He possesses extraordinary agility and leaping ability. By using his muscular strength combined with gamma energy, Hulk can leap distances of dozens of miles, through the atmosphere, and even from Earth to the Moon. Upon landing, the impact force generates shockwaves with the destructive power of a massive explosion. Furthermore, Hulk can create thunderclaps by slamming his hands together, generating immensely powerful gusts of wind that can blow away an entire fleet or deflect energy attacks. His senses are also extremely keen, allowing him to smell danger and see through disguises or other dimensions. In terms of combat and psychology, Hulk is a natural-born warrior with millennia of battle experience through his survival instinct. He is not distracted by fear, knows no hesitation, and will fight to his last breath. However, Hulk's greatest weakness lies in his own mind. If an opponent can calm him down or distract him with psychic illusions, Hulk's power will rapidly diminish, and he can revert to the frail Bruce Banner. Additionally, while immune to most physical and energy attacks, Hulk can still be harmed by magic at a cosmic level, or by entities capable of manipulating reality and souls, things that lie beyond the physical scope his gamma body can withstand. Now, let's move on to the King of the Monsters. Godzilla, or Gojira in the original name, is not merely a giant monster. He is an ancient god of destruction and rebirth, the very embodiment of atomic age terror. Godzilla's origin traces back to a colossal prehistoric reptile, slumbering in the deepest ocean trenches until awakened and mutated by humanity's nuclear bomb tests in the 20th century. The nuclear radiation did not kill this creature. Instead, It became the core fuel and power source for his evolution. Godzilla houses an internal biological reactor, an atomic heart that burns eternally with the energy of 1,000 suns. With a height typically exceeding 100 meters and a weight reaching hundreds of thousands of tons, Godzilla possesses an extraordinary muscle mass and bone density unmatched by any creature on Earth. His hide is not just thick, but is composed of scale-like plates similar to crocodile skin, yet harder than diamond, bearing keloid scars that resemble radiation burns. This biological armor can deflect most of humanity's weaponry, from artillery shells and cruise missiles to the most powerful thermonuclear bomb. Godzilla can withstand the pressure of the deepest ocean floor, survive in the vacuum of space, and even resist the extreme gravitational forces of black holes. Godzilla's most fearsome and iconic weapon is his atomic breath. This is not ordinary fire, but a dense stream of radioactive plasma accelerated to near-light speed projected from his mouth. This energy beam, with its characteristic blue hue, can pierce any material, melt rock into magma in an instant, and create explosions with the destructive force of strategic nuclear blasts. In enhanced states, such as the red spiral or pink atomic breath, the power of this beam multiplies exponentially, capable of tearing through space, blasting the heads off other giant foes, or even boring through the Earth's crust. Additionally, Godzilla can emit a nuclear pulse, a burst of radiation energy radiating from his entire body, capable of leveling everything within a radius of dozens of square miles and neutralizing all electronic systems. Instinctively, Godzilla is no mindless beast. He notably possesses an ancient intelligence, the combat instinct of an apex predator honed over millions of years. Godzilla understands his surroundings, knows how to use terrain to his advantage, and can analyze an opponent's weaknesses in real time. He fights with calculated brutality, using his tail like a gargantuan whip that can shred skyscrapers, his claws to tear through enemy armor, and his sheer body mass to crush his opposition. Godzilla also has the ability to absorb radiation from the environment or from other foes to regenerate his health and amplify his power, making him even stronger within the very radioactive environments that are lethal to others. However, Godzilla also has critical weaknesses. Although his skin is nearly impervious to physical harm, it can still be damaged by weapons capable of destroying molecular structures, such as the oxygen destroyer, a chemical compound that breaks down oxygen bonds within living organisms, causing him to disintegrate from the inside out. Furthermore, in some iterations, after absorbing too much radiation without being able to release it, Godzilla enters a meltdown state, an irreversible nuclear meltdown process that threatens to incinerate both himself and the entire planet. His dependence on nuclear energy also makes him vulnerable to attacks that can paralyze his internal biological reactor. First of all, we have two entities that represent the pinnacle of physical strength and nuclear energy. A battle between Hulk and Godzilla is not merely a brawl between two monsters, but a collision between the infinite rage of biological mutation and the absolute destructive power of an atomic god. When it comes to agility, reaction speed, and close quarters combat capability, Hulk holds an overwhelming advantage. Standing only about 2 to 3 meters tall, Hulk is far smaller than Godzilla, who typically exceeds 100 meters in height and weighs hundreds of thousands of tons. However, this small size is actually a tactical advantage. Hulk can move at blinding speeds, leap thousands of meters into the air, and dodge Godzilla's tail whips or claw swipes, which carry the weight of tens of thousands of tons. In the early stages of the battle, Hulk would continuously leap onto Godzilla's body, using punches with mountain-shattering power to target weak points such as the eyes, gills, or joints in the armor. However, Hulk's punches, while capable of breaking asteroids, would only create loud explosions upon striking Godzilla's keloid hide and might daze him, but they would struggle to penetrate this biological armor. Conversely, just one tail swipe or a stomp from Godzilla generating shockwaves would be enough to send Hulk flying dozens of kilometers, inflicting severe injuries. But Hulk is not so easily eliminated. His healing factor would immediately regenerate those wounds, and the pain and frustration would only fuel his rage further. Hulk's strength would increase exponentially. The longer the fight drags on, the stronger Hulk becomes, and his punches would begin to tear off chunks of Godzilla's scales, making the king of the monsters feel real danger for the first time. Crucially, upon realizing that his opponent cannot be defeated by pure physical force, Godzilla would resort to his ultimate weapon, the atomic breath. This is the decisive turning point of the battle. A brilliant blue stream of radioactive plasma would be unleashed at light speed, engulfing Hulk. In his base form, or even in normal states of rage, Hulk has absolutely no way to withstand the temperature and molecular level destructive force of the atomic breath. His gamma skin can endure high heat, but Godzilla's breath is not just hot. It also carries immensely powerful ionizing radiation and terrifying physical force. Hulk would be blown away by this beam, his skin and muscles seared away, pushing him to the brink of death. But Hulk is no ordinary foe. In Hulk's peak form, such as the World Breaker Hulk or the Immortal Hulk, the dynamic would change. The World Breaker Hulk, with his blazing gamma energy aura, could partially push back the atomic breath, and the Immortal Hulk's body is virtually unkillable, capable of regenerating even when burned to ash. Hulk would attempt to charge through the atomic breath, enduring excruciating pain to close the distance on Godzilla, using both hands to grab the Monster King's jaws and try to tear his mouth open to stop the attack. However, Godzilla has more than just his breath. When engaged at close range and recognizing the threat his opponent poses, Godzilla would activate his ultimate defense mechanism, the nuclear pulse or the burning state. A full-scale nuclear energy explosion would be released directly from Godzilla's body at point-blank range. This is no longer a matter of physical strength or regeneration. This is annihilation at the atomic level. The energy released from this explosion is equivalent to the core of a star, sufficient to melt all matter within a radius of dozens of kilometers into plasma. No matter how immortal Hulk is, no matter how powerful his healing factor may be, he still needs time to regenerate. When enveloped in Godzilla's all-encompassing nuclear explosion, Hulk's body would be torn into billions of fragments, incinerated, and scattered into the air before his healing factor could even activate. Moreover, the radiation from this blast, while the source of Hulk's power would, at such an extreme and dense concentration, exceed his body's absorption threshold, causing energy overload and destroying his biological structure from within. Furthermore, we must consider the factors of scale and endurance. Godzilla is a creature that has lived for millions of years, enduring countless nuclear blasts, asteroid impacts, and battles with other giant foes. His tenacity and stamina are absolute. Meanwhile, Hulk, despite his limitless strength, is still bound by his physical form and mind. If the battle drags on and Godzilla continuously uses energy attacks at an environment-destroying level, Hulk would be pushed to a state of exhaustion, or Bruce Banner's psyche would be overwhelmed by the total annihilation of his body. Hulk is a mutated being, a product of science and rage. His strength is an extension of muscle and biological energy. Godzilla, at his highest level, is a cosmic entity, a god of destruction and rebirth, carrying within him the power of stars and planetary cores. Godzilla's atomic breath and nuclear pulse operate on an energy scale far beyond what Hulk's physical punches can compensate for. While Hulk can punch a mountain apart, Godzilla can melt that entire mountain and vaporize the bedrock beneath it. Hulk is the greatest physical brawler, an entity whose rage can reshape the world map. But when facing the king of the monsters, Hulk would encounter an insurmountable wall of energy and scale. Godzilla would endure Hulk's frenzied physical assault, only to retaliate with the absolute destructive power of his biological reactor. The atomic breath and nuclear pulse at close range would surpass Hulk's recovery threshold, dispersing his body from reality. Therefore, in my opinion, Godzilla would be the last one standing, roaring a triumphant bellow that shakes the sky, asserting his undisputed status against any challenger, be they gods or monsters. What do you all think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you all very much.